Hello, thank you for being here with me, Tiger Lilith Tarot. This is going to be a new moon spread for Aquarius placements. Hello, Aquarius placements. We are going to take a look at what energy the moon for February is bringing in. We're going to take a look at what lessons you learned in the month of January and some advice for February. So this will be it's a new month spread, but you can also look at this as it is a new moon spread, but you can also look at this as a February, a month spread. Energies that are coming in the month of February, advice for February, and lessons for January. So let's see here if we could get 3 cards, please. 3 cards, please. One for lesson. Okay, so lessons of the previous moon cycle, Aquarius, you have choice. So in the month of January, you might have you might have had to make some difficult choices in the month of January. Red in the tarot usually symbolizes your willpower, and while these aren't tarot cards, she is wearing a red. She's wearing a red dress here. It says choice. I don't know if it's going to focus, but it says choice there. So I feel like maybe in January you were, you had to make some difficult choices, but there's a dove there as well. I feel like maybe these choices were, some of these choices might have been made for you. It's like something might have come in, a higher power, spirit, universe, whatever, might be blocking you from certain energies, and in that way, making a choice for you in the sense that they're somehow, blocking you, protecting you from interacting with certain people, or you had to choose to not, I don't know. You had to make some difficult choices, though, I feel. But let's take a look here with Arrow. So, okay. For lessons of January, we have the Fool. Okay. The Fool, the 4 of Cups. The Fool, the 4 of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. All right. So, Aquarius, I feel like there was a lesson in January having to do with something about your blind faith, taking a leap of faith. Like you took a leap of faith towards something, but it made you feel bored and apathetic. But this was destined to happen. Like it helped you realize something with the Wheel of Fortune here. The High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, you could be using your intuition a lot right now, or you could have learned something using your intuition in the month of January. And again, having to do with making a choice. Maybe you tried a few different things with the Fool here. Like you took a few leaps of faith to find what made you feel bored and what didn't, right? The Four of Cups is usually a card that tells me, is a signal card to say, exercise gratitude. But that's not really what I'm getting here. Though it could have been the lessons in the month of January is that you exercised blind faith, and I don't know, by doing so, by not preparing, by just using your intuition, right? The Fool, by just taking a leap of faith, you manifested cups that you weren't quite happy with. But this was destined to happen, maybe to show you what is going to make you happy, what isn't going to make you feel bored. All right, let's take a look at the new energy coming in with the new moon. For the Oracle card, we have Truth. So something about the Truth here, both of these women are carrying, they have swords or daggers, and then the eye is focused up here. So this is definitely supposed to be, the third eye chakra, the third eye being activated, sorry, third eye chakra. But your third eye being activated. So being able to just really, like I said, maybe very intuitive at this time as well. Let's see here. New energy coming in with the new moon. Looks like you're going to be finding some truths. Okay, spending time. Three of Cups. Spending time with people, celebrating. Maybe you'll be going out more in the month of February. Sense of stability. We have the Queen of Pentacles here. So something in the month of February makes you feel very stable. Maybe it is about, well, learning the truth about situations. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. So interesting. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. So it's like something about being able to go out and spend time with people and come together with, you know, the Three of Cups not only is about, you know, spending time together, going out, but it's about feeling emotional, like feeling comfortable enough. You know, these women feel comfortable enough to go out, celebrate, to be themselves, to be like goofy, to let your hair loose a little bit. So it's that level of comfort that you find with people. Like maybe it feels like you find your tribe kind of in February. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So something about this makes you feel very stable. Maybe you're able to offer, you know, to like offer nourishment to other people. The Queen of Pentacles is someone that, you know, has a home, like I think of the Queen of Pentacles as someone who, you know, you could go spend the night at her place. She would offer to cook you a meal. She will gift you with things. She has worked hard for her money, but she's done so that she can be generous, so that she can be a provider. Excuse me. And like nourish and exercise that, you know, that like feminine awareness that she has about what it takes to build the home and the stability that she has built for herself. And she wants to be able to share that. So maybe you're able to offer your, you know, home to other people. Maybe you're more generous. You're able to be more generous with people just in a material way in the month of February. And then the Page of Pentacles here. So you're learning things. There's something, it feels like there's something you're very focused on in the month of February. Both the Queen of Pentacles, whoopsies, but the Page of Pentacles, he's staring very intently. He's focused on this pentacle. And the Queen of Pentacles, the same thing. You're very focused on stability, maybe very focused, doesn't have to be, but maybe very focused on your material world. The Page of Pentacles, he's, he wants to learn what else he can do in order to, you know, maybe you're thinking about going back to school, becoming a student, or just growing, like growing your business, or becoming, like maybe you're getting a promotion, you're being offered a promotion, or, you know, if you own your own business, like you're doing something, you're going through maybe training that makes you, you know, level up and earn more money. We'll see when we clarify a little more. And then let's see here. So the advice for the month of February for this new moon, you have the Intuition card as your oracle card. It's weird. I'm really drawn to the bridge on this card. I don't know. Maybe bridges will be significant in the month of February, or just the archway specifically. It's almost like you might be called to use your intuition to pick what path to take, or you might be, it might feel like you're drawn to something, like a portal, like I'm getting portal type energy out of that archway. But we have the Two of Pentacles here for the advice. So, okay, it feels like you might be pretty busy in the month of February because you're going to have to multitask. There'll be juggling, but you'll be able to handle it. I feel like that's what this is saying. Just be careful not to overwork yourself. Okay, Nine of Cups. So, you know, I take this as a Make-A-Wish card. It's like, don't get, it's a card of patience, but it's also like, don't get too content. So in the month of February, you know, don't be afraid to make a wish. Don't be afraid to dream for like what would make you ultimately happy. Like with the Four of Wands here, Okay, so this is saying to me, Aquarius, that you have a stable home environment right now. Something about your finances and your home is secure, like very, it feels secure. Um, and your advice is to enjoy that. Like, enjoy what you built. Enjoy that you have. And if there are relationships, like if there's a relationship that you're in that if you're dating someone, you're thinking about taking it to the next level or anything, I would say the advice for the month of February would be to do that with the Four of Wands. I kind of love this card came out because this is another portal card. This is supposed to represent, not supposed to, but it can symbolically represent 1111 here with the wands. And this center here is these people got married, right? So it's about that celebration, celebrating the stability that and the hard work it takes to get to this point as well. So that's what I mean is that there's something about it's like you're going to know, your intuition is going to tell you to go down this, new path. And it might feel like you're juggling multiple things, but like it's almost, maybe it'll feel like close to a wish fulfillment, but you're going to want to celebrate this. And it's really saying, like I said, advice wise, if there's any relationships you've been considering wanting to take to the next level of any kind, I would do that. But the advice is also to just celebrate what you've built and what you've created with people around you that you love, that you trust in your home, right? Home and hearth. It's that part of your heart that makes your house a home. And then we have judgment here at the bottom of the deck. So your guiding energy here, spiritual awakening of some kind. You're seeing something like judgment, you've seen something. It's like once you've seen it, you can't unsee it. So you feel awakened to something. It's almost, you feel reborn by something as well. It's like you're being called by something higher than yourself. Feels like answering the call here in a lot of ways, the underlying energy. All right. Let's see. Let's clarify the Fool for lessons of January. Fool, please. Okay, we have the Fool with the Queen of Cups for lessons of January. So maybe this Fool energy, these leaps of faith might have had to do with you offering your emotional support to people, and maybe your emotional support got overextended, and that's why we have the Four of Cups here. Maybe you needed to retreat. Fours are about like kind of pulling back, recalibrating, getting the balance back, stability. So maybe you just overextended yourself with your emotions, and that caused you to need to kind of pull away, spend some time in nature. You needed to learn how to. You needed to learn how to be grateful with less than what you expected, because you gave a lot when it comes to like emotional support and guidance and using your lessons, using your like hard-won lessons as advice for other people. But I feel like it left you feeling like your cups were kind of half empty, and what you were manifesting wasn't exactly what you wanted because you were giving so much in this one area. The Four of Cups, let's see, it comes out with, the Knight of Cups clarifies the Four of Cups. Yeah, so it's almost like Knight of Cups with the Four of Cups. Wow. Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups. So you might have felt bored by a love offer coming in. Knight of Cups, can be a love offer, romantic, dreamy. It's kind of or you could have just gotten bored by fantasizing type energy, by this like romantic, you know, the Knight of Cups to me is kind of the knight in shining armor. He comes riding in on his horse and offers this, you know, it's a sensitive offer. He's a kind of a poet. He's a romantic, and maybe you got bored with that energy, because in the extreme it can be fantasizing and you know, kind of daydreamy. And maybe that energy just kind of just makes you bored now. But it seems like ultimately with the Wheel of Fortune here, this was a lesson. Or you, yeah, see, it was a lesson on what's going to make you happy. The Ten of Cups here. It was almost, it feels like last month, or the month of January, the main lesson was teaching you what isn't going to make you happy. Like, you learned a lesson about what isn't going to make you happy. It's where the choice comes in, I think, too. And you have to make it feels like you had to make the not difficult choice, but, you know, hard choice, because it's a new path. But you had to make the choice to walk away from what isn't making you happy and what's making you feel bored and drained. But like I said, this was a lesson that you had to learn here. Yeah, your card is at the bottom of the deck right now. So, lesson you had to learn, Aquarius. Let's take a look at your new moon energy. So the Three of Cups, spending time with friends, maybe going out a little more. Three of Cups with the Two of Swords. Okay, so something about spending time, something about spending time with new people is going to make you feel, it's interesting because the Two of Swords card and this card are fairly similar. She has two swords going upwards, and then these women are holding two swords down. So they've taken their swords down and are looking at each other. It's almost like looking at a mirror image, looking at yourself for the truth and to the higher power with the third eye there, you know, or using your intuition to look to find the truth. Three of Cups with the Two of Swords, though, maybe the new energy coming in is that you are not, something about spending time with a lot of people makes you feel blocked off, and like you're procrastinating, like you're avoiding making decisions. It's like something about spending time with too many people makes you not see the truth. Almost what that says. It's almost like you need to filter through the people that you're spending time with in the month of February. Queen of Pentacles clarified by the Hierophant. So very strong, very stable earth energy right in the middle of your reading here. The Hierophant. So in February, new energy coming in. Something about your spiritual beliefs, something about what you value. The Queen of Pentacles with the Hierophant. You are really, you're feeling really, really stable, though. You're feeling very strong in what you believe. And it's like that's what you're focused on. Page of Pentacles is clarified by Temperance. Some learning about a hobby, or maybe you're considering taking a hobby, like turning a hobby into a job, or if you're getting a promotion, if something is being elevated in your work or in your home, it feels like this brings balance and harmony to other parts of your life. Like it puts things into balance somehow. So the only new energy I would say that's a little strange here is the Two of Swords with the Three of Cups. I just think it's that maybe going out too much. Maybe it's a simple fact that you're spending time with people and it causes you to procrastinate on things. Two of Swords can be just a card of procrastination, not making a decision, not acknowledging something, avoiding. So maybe it feels like things start to, maybe that's why the Two of Pentacles comes up as advice to, you know, balance going out, balance work and play, basically. Two of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Cups for your advice. So, yeah, it feels like you're going to have to, if your advice is the King of Cups, you're going to have to be emotionally controlled about something. So something might be testing your emotions, or you might just have, I don't know, something about needing to be seen as in control of your emotions and being able to balance everything. Your advice is to be in control of your emotions so that you can balance work and play. Let's see the Nine of Cups. We have a lot of cups out here. Surprised we don't have way too many cards flipped over. I'm surprised we don't have the Page of Cups. We have almost every court card here. Let's see, Nine of Cups. What is that for advice? Nine of Cups with the Ace of Swords. So another card that looks a little bit like this Truth card. So the advice here, the Ace of Swords, this Ace of Swords, she got the umbrella over her head. She is not taking other people's thoughts or ideas or opinions into consideration. It's almost like she's blocking herself off from the noise. She's cutting through it. She's clearing everything out. She's having aha moments. She's coming to realizations. With the Nine of Cups there, it's your advice is to either, it's almost like making a wish will clear your head, but I feel like clearing your head and just focusing on what you want. Like with the Nine of Cups, make a wish. What is going to make you ultimately happy? And just, I think the Ace of Swords here is just saying that focusing on that and you, specifically what's going to bring you joy, is your advice. And then with the Four of Wands, we have the Creatrix or the Magician, the basic deck. So the Four of Wands with the Magician, this is another card that looks very like a portal to me. Like she's kind of in the center of it, and these are flanking her, kind of similar to this card. It feels very much like there are going to be opportunities for you in the month of February with this new moon. This new moon is bringing in an energy of opportunity for you to see the truth about something, for you to get clarity. The advice is the Ace of Swords, and it seems like these opportunities that are going to be coming in, like this spread is telling you to walk through the portal, right? Like take the journey, walk through. Yeah, and the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Be very bold about it. This might take... The Queen of Wands is full-hearted energy. It might feel like whatever is happening... Because again, I think there are a lot of offers coming in February. I don't know in what area. It could be work, right? There's going to be a lot because you're going to have to balance things. And your emotions being the key thing you're going to have to balance. But it's saying, I feel like it's going to take your whole heart. Like this energy, so much is going on that's going to require wholehearted energy to get through it. Otherwise, you're going to get exhausted by it, I think. That is just my feeling here. So thank you so much, Aquarius, for watching this. Hope this helped. I hope it resonated. If it did, please like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments. And take care. I will see you at the next video. Bye-bye.